Tim Fitzgerald of GoPowerCat.com was at the game last night, like he is every Kansas State basketball game. And Tim, as you were watching this unfold after the game, what was going through your mind? Could you see the events in front of you and go, oh, this is going to be bad?
Well, fresh row at Kansas State is at the end of the court, so we really couldn't see, once people crossed in front of us, we couldn't see the magnitude of what was going on at center court or at the scores table where the real problems were. The video afterwards, really indicates that this was a little bit different of a court storming compared to some of the previous ones at Kansas State, just because of how it unfolded and really how quickly it unfolded. Some scary moments there. It certainly got out of hand, and I'm glad that Kansas State's gotten out in front of this and admitted that they really did not handle the situation very well. Their security did not protect their guests from the University of Kansas as they should, and it really was, pretty scary there over closer to the Kansas State bench as Bill Self and his coaches tried to go shake hands, and Coach Self was actually, kind of pushed up against the scores table as a lot of people headed that way.
Tim, the outcry across the country now is no more storming the court. Is that the answer?
You can't stop it.
Hey, Tim, are you there?
Yes, I am.
All right, sorry, we lost you for a second. Tim Fitzgerald of GoPowerCat.com with Armen and Levack on 104.5 The Team. Tim, so you're of the opinion that you can't stop students from rushing the court. What is the answer? Is there an answer? How do college basketball arenas adjust from here?
I think you just have to really put all of your efforts into protecting that bench area, and making it very clear that anyone in that area will be arrested, and let them have the court. If you watch the video of what happened last night in Manhattan, they've got a tradition that started in 2008 when Kansas State beat KU of the players climbing up on the scores table to celebrate. In most court stormings, everyone kind of converges at center court and has a little party. Well, last night the players went immediately to the scores table and the fans followed them. And that's really where it went wrong. And there was no way, just green-shirted security, regular citizens were going to stop that. I think in the future you're going to see actual police force out there protecting those bench areas. And at the end of the day, that opposing team is the guest in your house, and you need to make sure they are safe. And what happened last night is inexcusable.
I almost got the feeling like I was watching, a true riot. And in a riot, you get the people that you're most worried about out of there. Is that the answer? Like we do a human wall of security, get Kansas off the court and get them to safety, and then let the kids have the court?
Yeah, I think that's exactly right. And the way Kansas State's set up, with the tunnel, not far away from that opposing bench, it should be very easy to do. And I think in the future, if I'm Bill Self or any coach that might be a visitor on a court being stormed, I'll shake your hand after the game underneath. I'm going to get my team out of here as quickly as possible, and we're going to forego this handshake and for security reasons and take care of that, in private, because safety is much more important.
Tim Fitzgerald of GoPowerCat.com. So, Tim, the feeling today at Kansas State is that it wasn't as much as we have to come down on our students and more as to we have to do a better way of executing this, that it was on the security end. That's what Kansas State has said today?
Well, yeah, and the police are exploring a couple individuals who were caught on film intentionally targeting. There's kind of two levels here. There was the crowd surge, which is, really nobody's fault as an individual. The whole crowd kind of converged on that sideline. But there were a couple individuals caught on tape targeting, particularly one KU player in particular. And I think the police are searching for who that is to, possibly press assault charges. And I don't know why you go try to stick your shoulder into a 6'8", 240-pound power forward, but someone tried to do it and didn't go so well. But they are still looking for that individual, and that's really disturbing. People who take their excitement for a big victory by their team and turn it into violence against the opposing team, man, you're not wired right. There's something you need to learn how to have some fun in life.
Tim, we got the SEC. They have fines against the university itself in these situations. Is that the future?
Doesn't stop it. I mean, if you beat Kentucky, you're going to storm the court, period. Just puts money in the coffers of the conference, but I don't think it really stops it. It's not punishing the fans at all. It's punishing the school, and it's really physically impossible to stop these things without, back in the day, I saw Kansas State really go to riot gear and tear gas on a football field storming, and that was an equal headline of, just horrendous behavior. But in that case, it was from law enforcement being overzealous. So I don't really know how you're going to stop it. You just need to protect the parties at hand.
Now, Tim, in 2005, when I was a student in Texas Tech, as you know, that's where I went to school, Texas Tech beat Kansas in double overtime. I rushed the court just like all the students did. I ran past Wayne Simeon. I may have said something to Wayne Simeon. Didn't do anything physically. And I caught a little forearm shiver, a little elbow straight to my temple and crumbled down to the court. So today I thought would be an appropriate day to confront Wayne Simeon about it and talk to him about our interaction. So at 4:15, we're going to, have Wayne Simeon on, and I'll let him know that the elbow that he clocked me with, to this day, my friends still make fun of me. Do you have any history with Wayne Simeon, any advice over the years of when you may have interviewed the opposition?
I thought you were more intelligent than that to pop off to Wayne Simeon.
It hurt, man.
Pop off to a walk-on.
Yeah. Short white boy, right? Yeah.
Tim, there's at least once a day we have that moment where we look at Armen and say, we thought you were smarter.
Yeah, it's amazing what your brain tells you is a good idea at moments like that. But, there's also video of a KU assistant coach putting a K-State student in a headlock during this whole melee, and I'm not really upset with Coach Townsend for doing it. The student was giving the players the double bird in their face and was in the middle of the handshake row, and he kind of observed a catch and release policy. He nabbed the guy, put him in a headlock, and shoved him away, and the kid went about his business. So I probably would have done the same thing if I was in the coach's position.
Tim Fitzgerald of GoPowerCat.com. Check out the site. They have the latest on the incident last night at Kansas State. Tim, thanks for your time today, man. Always appreciate it.
You bet.
All right, bro. Talk to you soon.